Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. So I just wanted to go over some of my basic skincare necessities, and the main one for me is coconut oil. I'm like the biggest advocate for coconut oil because I like how natural it is and how many uses it has and how beneficial it is to your skin, hair, and body. It's really beneficial inside and out, so the inside of your body it is super healthy for, and the outside of your body it also has many great uses too. So I partnered with CocoRoo to bring you guys this video. CocoRoo is an Australian brand that's all about bringing a natural skincare selection to people who are looking for less ingredients but still the quality, and that's really important to me because I want to know exactly what I'm putting on my body, on my hair, on my face, all those things. It's super important to me because I don't want to be throwing a whole bunch of chemicals or things that I cannot pronounce unless I know exactly what they are. So that's why I like CocoRoo, because all of their products are super organic and they're very easy to understand what exactly is in it. And so one of the first things that really striked my attention when they sent me these products was the coffee scrub. I've never tried a coffee scrub before, but after trying this one, I'm like such an advocate. I love exfoliating, and I've used this on my face, I use this on my body, and it is absolutely amazing. My face is not too sensitive, so I can get away with using a little bit of a stronger exfoliator, and most people can, especially with the coffee exfoliating. All you have to do is just use a really light hand and go to what's comfortable for you, and go in like the less sensitive areas. So for me, the more sensitive areas are right under my eyes, so obviously I'm not going to use the coffee beans there, but I can use it down on my jawline, around my nose, and on my forehead, and it does such a great job at removing all the dead skin and all like just excess oils and everything like that. And I love how amazing it smells. If you guys like the smell of coffee, you will love this. It smells exactly like coffee and it is just so soothing. Also, this is great for the body. It really just kind of like sloughs off any dead skin, any impurities, all that gross stuff. It gets it off really easily, and it leaves your body smelling like coffee for literally hours. Like, it smells so good, guys. So what's great about CocoRoo is that they come in these little tubes, so they're really easy to use and clean up, so you don't have a big mess whenever you're done doing your skincare, because a lot of skincare products obviously come in the little jars, so it makes it a little more challenging, whereas this just kind of squirts out and you can get the perfect amount on your hand and then shut it up. And that's what the coffee scrub looks like. So I just like to mix it up with my hands, and then you can just apply it to your face. Like I said, I like to avoid my eye area just because I find that it's more sensitive, so use it how you like it. You don't need to use too much of this product because a little bit goes a really long way, but basically you're just going to buff it into your skin to rid yourself of any like dead skin cells or anything like that, and just exfoliate your skin to get out any dirt or impurities. So you have a little bit left on your hands. This is like the most amazing hand scrub because you can make it pretty intense of an exfoliator, and for my hands at least, they're really rough unless I use like a super intense exfoliator. So this has left my hands super duper baby soft. This is one of my favorite things to use in the shower because I find when I'm taking a shower in the morning, this is like the perfect pick-me-up because the scent is just so like, I don't know, calming, but also like makes you ready for your day, at least for me, because when I smell coffee, I know that it is time for a big day and I really need to put my all into the day. So using this as a scrub in the shower in the morning is super duper amazing. I find that it really helps to calm the eczema and make it not so apparent on my skin. So it's really helped me a lot in that sense alone, and I love it. Like, it is my staple, it is my go-to in the morning. So I just washed off my face, and as you can see, it left me very moisturized and like luminous, and that's just from the different oils that they have in the coffee scrub. So it has macadamia oil and sweet almond oil, so many other amazing ingredients besides just the coffee alone, and that leaves your face feeling so moisturized after the exfoliation that you just did. So next is something that I've been obsessed with since I've been really a child. We've always used it in food, and there's so many other beneficial uses for it. I used it as a moisturizer growing up too, so I'm like an avid fan of coconut oil. It has helped me so much with my dry skin and my health, and I just love coconut oil. So they have 3 different types of coconut oil that they had sent me, and they have the original coconut oil, the mint coconut oil, and the lavender coconut oil. So the only difference really between the three is just the scents. They all give you the same benefits, so that's super duper important to me. But if you are a bit sensitive to scents, they still have the old school coconut oil with no scent added, and it works just as good as the other ones. I've always used just the regular coconut oil. I didn't even know that there was a such thing as a scented one, but I absolutely love the scented one. So I just want to show you guys a coconut oil that I have and that I've been using for about a year now. They last a super long time, but as you can see, this one is in a jar. And it is hard when it's at colder temperatures, but it's just way easier to get it out of the squeeze tube because it's less messy. You don't have to like dig your fingers in the jar, and it's hard when like it's colder out and the coconut oil gets really hard because then you're like sitting there like trying to like get it out, and it's so complicated. With these tubes, all you have to do is run them under warm water for like 10 to 15 seconds and they warm up really quickly. And as you can see, this is already liquid. I feel like these ones stay like not liquid but like a lotion consistency when they're just left out in my room, which is about like 76 degrees. So I love the design of these alone, and then it has all the benefits I already love from coconut oil. So it was really smart and innovative to keep it in this packaging and to make it just an easier way to get the product, an easier way to clean up the product, and it's more economical because you can take out exactly how much you want and you're not wasting any extra product, whereas I waste a ton with the jars. Also, it's a lot more cleanly because you're not sticking your fingers in the jar or sticking a spoon in the jar, and if you just keep on opening it and sticking different things in, whether it's spoons or your hands or anything else, it can get a little gross after a while. So I don't like to have the jars all too long because they do start to gross me out after a while. But as you can see, when you open these up, these have a really small opening, so they're a lot less likely to get, you know, dirty and gross and get germs and everything like that on the inside where the coconut oil is. So I like using each of them for different things. The mint coconut oil is my favorite for when I shower in the morning. I use it as a shaving oil. It helps get really close to the skin, and it also is like a nice little wake up for the day because mint really stimulates my senses and helps me get like a good foot forward for the day. Then you have the lavender coconut oil, which I also absolutely love. Lavender is very soothing. Lavender helps relax me, and it helps me fall asleep when I'm having just days where like I'm not tired at all and it's time for me to go to bed and I just can't go to bed. I will take a little bit of this lavender coconut oil and massage it into my skin as my nightly moisturizer, and the lavender smell really helps me go to sleep fast and relax fast. So I like using the lavender one specifically for a moisturizer. I just find it leaves a really fresh scent all throughout the day. I love the way that this smells, and so many other people do too, and it's so healthy for your skin. It leaves you moisturized all day, especially if you live in a colder climate or have really dry skin like myself. I get dry skin in the winter time. Even though I live in Florida, I still get super dry. All you want to do is just take like a little bit and just squeeze it out into your hand. Again, it's like the easiest cleanup ever. Like there's no mess on the bottle. Once it gets in contact with your skin, it will immediately start melting. Rub it around in your hands, and I just use it to moisturize my body and my face. I also love using it as a lip mask at night. You don't need too much of it. All you do is put a little bit on your lips, and it keeps them so soft and supple for when you wake up. And just really massage that in. I like also that this coconut oil doesn't feel too heavy on my skin like some of the other ones do. And I think the reason why I find that this one melts into my skin so much better because it's extra virgin cold pressed coconut oil compared to the one I was using, which is expeller pressed and refined. I don't know exactly what the difference is, but the extra virgin cold press really moisturizes my skin deeper, but it also soaks in a lot quicker so you don't have an oily feeling on your arms and your face all day, which is really important to me. It's also great for your legs or feet. If you have dry and cracked feet, slap a little bit of the coconut oil on and it will heal them so quickly. So last but not least, we have the original coconut oil. This one doesn't have a scent added. It's just regular coconut oil. It smells like coconut, so it smells super duper amazing. And I love to use this one as a hair mask. I don't like too intense of a smell on my hair, so I like this one as a hair mask because it leaves a really nice coconut scent that's not overpowering and not too much for me because I have a lot of hair and scent really lingers in there for a long time. So the original one is just my favorite for that. All you need to do for the hair mask is, again, squeeze out a little bit on your hands You don't need too much, and massage it in, and then just take a piece of hair that's maybe dry or damaged. I like to focus it on the ends and get a good amount of coconut oil on there, and then I leave it overnight and rinse off in the morning, and it leaves them feeling so nice, so soft, and my hair feels so healthy, which is really important to me because I love my hair and I really baby it. So I want it to be as healthy as it can be, and I've been using coconut oil as a hair mask for so long, but these coconut oils just, again, they soak in so much quicker. They leave my hair feeling so much more moisturized, and it's not as heavy on the hair as some of the other coconut oil brands I have tried. So I also love that on the tops of these tubes, it says that if cold or hard, run under warm water first for easy squeezing. So basically, with all coconut oil, it does harden in colder temperatures, like I did say, and it does liquefy in warmer temperatures. So if you find that your product is a little too liquidy and you want to make it more of a lotion paste, just pop it in the freezer for a minute or two and it will harden up rather quickly. If you find that it's completely rock solid, that is totally fine too, and it's very normal for coconut oil. All you want to do is just run it under warm water for a few seconds until it gets this nice consistency like the one I have in my hand. You want to be able to squeeze it around, and that makes a really easy way to just get the product out. And that's another reason why I really like CocoRoo and the way that they have their products set up, because it's just way more functional than jars where you have to take a spoon and just dip it in. And I use plastic spoons for a lot of my spoon needs, so I would always put the spoon in and then the coconut oil would be too hard and my spoon would break in half. So yeah, that wasn't as functional, whereas these are a lot more easy to use, a lot quicker of a cleanup. They last a lot longer, at least for me, because they aren't getting as gross as my jars are. So yeah, I just absolutely love CocoRoo. I've always loved coconut oil. I like the way that they made coconut oil so much more functional and just more aimed at a beauty standpoint. It is so big for me in my beauty regimen, whether it's skincare or teeth whitening or hair mask. I've used coconut oil for the longest, and I like how CocoRoo is really focused on showing other people how amazing coconut oil can be, and how it's not only amazing, but it's organic and it's healthy for you. So you know exactly what's going on your face, inside your body, and you don't have to worry about any harsh chemicals because these are free of all harsh chemicals. So a huge thank you to CocoRoo for hooking me up with all these cool coconut oils and coffee scrub.